Hello sunshine, this is Joy from Michigan in the US, and if you've watched more than one of my videos, you know I am still not back to my normal setup with my tripod. So hopefully we will get that figured out soon. So bear with the angle that we have, I'm kind of limited. So we're just going to jump in and do it anyways. So today I'm going to do my Ceramac inspired straight pour. Goodness sakes, I couldn't think there for a minute. So I have a 20 by 20 inch canvas, which she works on quite a bit, and I just love, I love watching artists work on these big canvases, but I've not, sorry, that cup was out of place. I've not done too many this size, so it's kind of intimidating. So I'm going with blues and greens, a little bit of gold, some white, and I will tell you the colors as we go along. I was hoping to show you my dried wave that I did last time, and I forgot, so it's nowhere handy, but it has dried beautifully. I'll try to do a video, maybe a couple videos from now, we'll do one where I show some of the dried results. The Pearl Electric Blue by Arteza dried absolutely beautifully, so loving that color. The Modern Masters Metallic Green Apple did very nicely as well. I've also got lime green, of course, Deco Art 24 karat gold in their Extreme Sheen line. I have Folk Arts Color Shift in Aqua Flash, Grass Green, Phthalo Blue, and Lake Blue. So let's just get started. This is titanium white. I have my tweezers handy in case I end up with any goobers. And then we're going to go to Phthalo Blue and then gold. That's as far as I've gotten through in my mind as far as layering, so the rest of this is going to be fly by the seat of my pants. You know, that's what I typically do anyways. So let's get some of this. This pearl blue is much deeper than it looks. It looks kind of a baby blue. It's a much deeper color, and it dries gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So let's see. Let's do some of this color shift. Whoa. Let's try not to drop it though. The color shift, I didn't notice, I don't know. I would like to do a test. I plan on doing a test sometime soon with the color shift, the dragonfly glaze, all of those types of things, because I just feel like some of them dry very differently than you would think. And I think you need to know that when you go in to use it. So that's just my thought on that. So we'll see. Let's go to this lime green, which I was really hung up on for a while. I still love it. I don't necessarily use it every pour anymore, but I do love it. It is a beautiful color. Trying to do a little bit thicker layers than I normally do. So I'm following more along the lines of what Sarah does, although she pours from cups, and I know it shouldn't make a difference, but I think it really does as far as how much paint you put in, because it feels like you're putting in a lot when you use these squeeze bottles, but you're really not, because it's coming out so slowly. And I'm trying not to use too much gold because it does have a tendency to completely take over. I don't know if that's paint in there or what. There's something in my cup, but it's out now, so. Should have put this cup upside, or this bottle upside down. Gonna have some bubbles. We may get some unusual cells. I knew I was pushing my luck with this color because it was darn near empty. All right, we're gonna call that one done. No more lime, unfortunately. No, I already did that one. What am I thinking? Let's go to the Lake Blue. So I hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed. I'm up over 300. I think 307 or 308 was the last I looked, which is just fantastic. So thank you for that. This is sort of my art therapy. Probably cheaper than any therapy I could go to. So I created this channel to force myself to get in my art room because I'm really, really bad about it. Come up with every excuse in the book. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's a kitty making unhappy noises in the background. Probably the puppy got too close. We have a almost 7-month-old lab and 2 cats, a four-year-old cat and a 3-year-old cat, and the 4-year-old can tend to get kind of grouchy. So I think that's what I'm hearing, is him expressing his grouchiness with the puppy. She just wants to be friends with everyone, and the cats are just not having it. Oh, well, okay. Oh, there goes my lake blue too. I knew I had a lot of colors that were very low, very, very low. And let's end with this lovely, lovely apple green. All right. So, on to the straight pour. I have not watched one of Sarah Mac's videos in the last day or so, and now I can't remember if she usually does a base coat underneath or not. I'm going to, and then I'll show you the lovely rings of color in my cup. I think sometimes she does and sometimes she doesn't, because I remember seeing her tilt a circle of paint around like I am doing right now. All right, it isn't much paint, but I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, guys. Oh, this cup is so big. So there's the lovely cup. Hopefully you can see that. All right, here we go, guys. And I'm sorry, this is not the angle I wanted for the pour, but again, gotta work with what I have. I'm just gonna pop some air bubbles. There's definitely some air bubbles in that white. Okay, here we go. Oh heavens, if I can pick the cup up without doing anything crazy. Cup is so pretty. I doubt you'll be able to see that, but so pretty. Okay, let's hit this with a torch. Some of these paints were just mixed up, so I know there's going to be some air bubbles in there. All right, to wreck or not to wreck? My mind says wreck it. My heart says wreck it. I don't know which. I don't have anything to wipe this on. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Just a little rucking. Oh, I'm scared to stretch this, guys. It's such a big canvas too, so that's a little nerve-wracking. And it's rolling over on itself, which I don't really love. I'm okay with, I've got all this white over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it roll over that. And then I may pause this. I'm gonna stretch it a little bit each way, and then I'll pause it and mix up some flow extender. Yeah, I don't wanna go too far that way. I'm gonna lose all that prettiness. Okay. All right, I will be right back. All right, guys, back with you. So my flow extender, I was just gonna do white with a little bit of water, and I ran out of white too. So it's white plus a little bit of phthalo blue. So I just took my popsicle stick, and I'm noticing where this spot was is kind of wonky, so I'm just gonna do that. Just took my popsicle stick and just helped spread it around. It's probably not perfectly even, but as even as we're going to get. And I noticed, I will point this out before I get to tilting, I've got some really big chunky cells over here, a really big cluster of them right there. So for my subscribers, there's been several times I've poured those off. I'm gonna try my best to save those big chunky cells. That's going much better. I'm not losing as many of my lines. Okay. Oh, I bet the lighting's not great right now. Kind of in a shadow. I feel like there's a lot of that same color of blue on one section that I'm not loving, but we'll see what we can do. So I'm trying to recenter the paint before I tip again. All right, I like that green on that corner, that's nice. All that dripping, dripping, dripping. It is really hard to tilt such a large canvas. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, guys. It's hard, and I lost a bunch of my cells there. Not intentionally. Just want to lose some of this overwhelming same tone of blue that's all over right there. I can't point. I need like 3 or 4 hands when I do this. All right. And then this one corner, I like the kind of negative space that I ended up with. Whew. All right, this is getting hard to hold, guys. My problem is my edges are not covered. Oh, and my hands are starting to slip. So I'm gonna have to lose, I do like that white edge against the phthalo, the flow extender that I used, but my edges have to be covered. I don't do well if my edges aren't covered, it bothers me. All right, now I'm just stretching for composition. I don't like my wonky lines in the middle. The chubby wubby, I don't even know what to call them. But we may just have to learn to live with that. My gold in the middle kind of disappeared. That's interesting. Whew. I thought I had so much paint in that cup. And now I'm kind of wishing I had more. All right. Okay. Whew. I do like my big chunky cells that I kept, that little cluster of them. I can't point because I got paint all over me. I feel like there's not enough contrast in this piece, but you know, I think there's a lot of interest. So I'm going to clean up my hands because they are an absolute mess. And then I'm going to hit this with some heat, and then I will take you guys in for a close-up. Okay guys, I have hit this with a little heat, just popping air bubbles, and I think I was looking at it upside down. I really like it from this side. Obviously it could be hung a number of ways, but I think this is my favorite angle. So let's take a closer look. I love this gold kind of shadowing that blue. It's very pretty if it dries that way. Sometimes that gold will just dry solid gold. I think that's one of my favorite sections right there. So pretty. And there's that big chubby wubby cells. I really love that. It's got so many different colors, the lines in it. So pretty. So much to look at. I really love this one. I love this right here. Look at that big cell to the trail of smaller ones. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you on the next one. I'm going to show you that gold gleam. See you guys. Thanks so much.